Hey everyone, it's Megan, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the time I met Sebastian Roche. So I met him back in 2010 during the event that he had with Greg Vaughn at General Hospital Fan Club Weekend. I spoke a little bit about the event when I was talking about meeting Greg Vaughn. I'll link the video, so if you want to check that out, you can. It was one of my favorite events that I've been to, especially during fan club weekend, because of how much fun it was. I just remember laughing through the Q&A because it's just the two of them together were absolutely hysterical. Not to mention that Sebastian himself is just absolutely hysterical and just so lovable. So I really remember that about it, and I don't really remember a lot else when it came to the Q&A because again, it was back in 2010, but I just remember how much fun I had and how amazing of a time it was and how I wished the two of them could have gone on like a little tour doing events together because they were pretty fun. I know that Sebastian did go on a tour with one of his other General Hospital co-stars, Ignacio, and I really wish I could have gone to see the two of them because I heard nothing but amazing things and how hysterical the two of them were together. They were just like a riot, and I really wish I could have gone and seen them together. But one of the things that I remember from getting to see him was after the Q&A is what happened was there was tables set up for this event, so fans were sat at the tables and the actors came down and came to the different tables to talk to the fans. So I remember when Sebastian came to my table, he we got to talking about the camera that I had, which actually was new to me, and he was saying how he was showing me all these different things that you could do with the camera. And one of the settings that he had shown me was that you could take a picture or set it so you could take a picture where only like one color popped out. And I just remembered how like cool that was. And then he ended up taking a picture of the two of us with that feature. And actually, it's one of my favorite photos that I have with him because that was the two. I got two photos, and I actually prefer that one. I think because it was. I don't. I prefer it better, at least for me, because I don't like pictures of myself, but that was one of the pictures that I did like, and I just I remember that moment because again we were talking about the camera and it was just something that always stuck with me. But I also remember after the weekend I went with my family to San Francisco and I was actually like playing with that feature on different photos. It was just kind of fun. And sadly, I actually forgot to take that feature off, and years went by, and now I've stopped using the camera, and I don't know how to do it again. But I have a nice newer camera, so that one I tend to use for concerts only now. That one or another one, but it's still just really cool feature, and I really kind of like that. Like I said, it was just something that always stuck with me, and it was like also that moment where I kind of wish that I had gotten to meet him sooner because he was just so down to earth, so sweet, and just so amazing, and it made me fall in love with him as a person. And now he's just like in everything, and I love it because I'm always watching something, and then suddenly he like shows up, and I'm like, oh my god, yes! So he's one of the actors that I really enjoy getting to see on my screen, especially when he's like guest starring on my favorite shows. So That always makes me happy. And he he was always like my go-to actor when I would talk to people about Supernatural before I started watching it, where I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I totally met like Sebastian Roche who was on Supernatural," and I would then they'd ask, "Wait, which character did he play?" And I would tell them, and it would always make me so sad when people would be like, "Who?" or they didn't remember his character, and I was like, "How dare you?" It was like, and now watching the series, I was like, how could anyone forget the character he played? He's played such a good character, and he was also part of one of like the best episodes on the show. So, but it makes me a little sad now that I've seen the show that they didn't really recognize his character. It's sad. But but yeah, he that was always my little go-to thing. I don't know why, but it was always like I was always like proud of that. I know that's really silly, but I was. So I wish I could really tell you more, but unfortunately, I've only really met him the once, and I really wish I could have met him like another time or, a couple different times because he is just so sweet and so amazing. And one of the reasons why, I adore him as a person and as an actor, and he is really talented. I will say that he's very talented. He can play some really great roles, and like so. But yeah, so that was. This is a little short, and I wish I had more for you. But so that was the time that I got to meet Sebastian Roche. So I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. Can't speak. Please be sure to subscribe. I put out, new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'm working to, really put out some more fandom content and some other videos. Probably not until the new year, but for now, okay. So until next time, bye guys.